Hi everyone. I wanted to share this tool with you so that you can facilitate activities with your team, with your clients remotely. I'm going to talk about just this one activity, but it's part of a bigger idea about democratizing design, collaborating with people remotely, using tools like Google Slides to do what you would do in person, if not something that's even better. So here we go. So this is a card sorting activity that I've created for my clients, and I hand out maybe 100 cards with all these different words on them, words that fall all over the map. And then on the left side of the table, I say this is no. On the right side of the table, I say this is yes. And I split the deck up into however many clients are present, and I have them plot the cards on that x-axis of yes and no. We are, as a company, we want to be simple, witty, and genuine. And then maybe on the left side, we don't want to be dark, dystopian, and I don't know, conservative. So, this activity is really fun. It always performs really well. The way I facilitate it, I say, there's no wrong answers. Your interpretation of these words are going to be different than your peers. And so this is all just a means to a discussion. But we will use these words to guide our design process. We'll come back to these words again and again. So, I've got this cool activity. Clearly, my clients are mostly enjoying themselves in this emoji picture. But how can you do this digitally? So, here's a photo of sort of the mess of the outcome when I do it physically in person. All of these cards, and we kind of talk about what is and isn't falling into the winner circle. So first step, you need to make your digital brand cards. You're welcome to use these. These are probably, I don't know, about 30 something cards here. Maybe even more would be appropriate. So, in Google Docs, these are just rectangles with an outline stroke and then text inside the rectangle. So I'm going to give you this document so you can edit it. I find one size fits all in terms of brand words can work, but part of the power of this digital prototype is that you can change the words. My client yesterday, I wanted to know, of all the words, I wanted to know, like, did they want to be daring or did they want to play it more safe? And so I threw daring in there as one of the words. And so you can do that with your client. And, these words, they might work for a health tech company, but they might not work for a cupcake company. So, make it your own. Let me break the fourth wall for a second. Let me go into the GDoc. Here are all the cards, laid out. Let's grab all of them. Let's drag and duplicate them down here. I'm holding down Alt or Option to make a duplicate. And what I'll do is go up to Arrange, Distribute, Align. I want to align them all center. Zoop. And then Arrange, Align, Middle. Zoop. So now all of those cards are in this tight little perfect digital stack. So I'll cut that and I'll place it right here on my digital continuum, right? So there they are. Now that looks, you can leave it as just one single card, like profound. Sometimes I like to drag one card just a little up, select the whole stack, go up to Arrange again, Arrange, Distribute vertically. There you go. So now you can see, like, okay, there's a lot of cards right there in this stack, just so it doesn't feel like there's just one card. I don't know. You could spend time kind of nerding out and designing that perfectly. So give your client, your team, this link, this document. Each person gets a page. So ask them to put their name here, and then the instructions are here. Cards are below. Click and drag. I would create these pages in advance, so it's like, here is Beau's page, and here's Roshi's page. And then give everyone at least 5-6 minutes to do it. I also like this activity because it supports introverts. It kind of really allows people to have some heads down quiet time. Here is an outcome from when I facilitated this activity with a, what were they? A sports supplement company. And this was Hannah's page. this is just an artifact here, but you can see from left to right, in the yes column, genuine, chill, and simple uh, was their most yes words. Whimsical, masculine, conservative were there no words. I don't remember why we circled established, but we did. So, this is what you're going to have. You're going to have this great artifact for everybody. I would say in terms of accessibility and usability, the text can be a little small for people with limited sight, but you always have the ability to use the zoom tool to zoom in, and you can also just do this. You could also do it on a big projector. So anyway, to recap, create your cards, place them on this continuum. You can change your Google Doc slide size. So I don't know, this is a very skinny Google Doc because I wanted a big kind of x-axis. But you can, over in File, Page Setup, you can make your page whatever you want it to be. So to wrap up, Beau, how do I use this doc and how do I share it with my team? Well, just go up to File, Make a Copy. File, where is that? Excuse me, Make a Copy, Entire Presentation. Even though the link for this presentation that I've given you, that I'm going to give you, is a comment-only link, as soon as you make a copy, then you have the document. So, there you go, knock yourself out. And then how do I share this with my team? Well, I find it super annoying to be like, oh, email me, or I'll email you, and you go to the link. I don't like doing all that. I love to just create a really simple share link. So if you go up into the top right-hand corner, go to Share, and then it's not a very intuitive user flow, but you need to set it to where anyone with the link can edit. This document that I'm giving you is anyone with the link can comment. But anyway, as soon as you make a duplicate for yourself, you'll be able to edit it, I'm pretty sure. And then lastly, in a group setting, I like to make a tiny URL. So just go to tinyurl.com and then put in the really long link that Google gives you, and then make a tiny URL that is more intuitive. So tinyurl.com/interactivecards is the link to this presentation. So I hope that's really helpful. I hope everyone is being safe with the coronavirus. And, I'd love to do a workshop with you. So reach out. Let's talk more. This is just one example of how you can use an off-the-shelf tool like Google Slides to do, a really interactive activity with a remote team. I mean, you could do this with 20 people simultaneously. And then you get this kind of fantastic artifact of the process. You get to hold Hannah to the fact that she said genuine, chill, and simple are her guiding words. So thanks everyone, and best of luck.